shot.
Signature like you own it.
Like I own it?
Oh,
boss!
Let's go, baby.
What's going on, y'all? It's our show, and today we're gonna be doing a Space Station AMA on Twitter. Basically, I'm just gonna be reading stuff off my phone, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple questions for me. So, the first one, alright, from Jagantech YT. What made you decide on your unique playstyle? Well, I have anger issues and I get so mad at the game, so when I do that, right? I just decide to start chasing people. And then that evolved into my pro play. I was like, oh, I'm gonna chase these players, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get mad, I'm gonna chase, I'm gonna jump at the ball. Okay, Connor418 says, I'm loving the content that you're putting out on YouTube. Will you be uploading your POV of the videos that you and Letterman do? Connor, of course I'm gonna be doing it because you wanna know why? Because if I'm gonna record Letterman, I might as well record my point of view because that's just free content, you know what I'm saying?
Swimboy Extra says, at Retals and Chrome, how does it feel losing to Arsenal and Smug after you said easy win and I wasn't there for the whole event? Did you donate 1K to charity? I let them win because for the sake of our confidence, Arsenal's a very confidence-based player, and me beating him in Smug there would have been really bad for the team overall heading into the majors. So it was something that it took a hit out of the pride, but you have to do what you have to do for the team, and that's why I consider myself such a good team player. And for the charity thing, I still need Johnny Boy to message me what charity he wants me to donate to, but yeah, that will be posted on Twitter eventually. Moshi TWT says, at Retals and Chrome, how does it feel when you play against PK, your previous team before joining SSG, which is now obviously the Peeps, but it's an interesting feeling because I teamed with Gyro for a year and a half. It was a long few seasons, but it's fun playing against them. It's weird because you're playing against someone who you teamed with for so long and you kind of know like what they're gonna do, and I'm pretty close with Gyro still. It's a pretty fun experience. Blind Boy says, at Retals and Chrome, will you back up you saying top NA teams could take down BDS at next LAN? North America, I still think is a little bit ahead of Europe. I think BDS is rapidly improving while some of the North American teams are kind of falling off a little bit. In North America right now, the top teams, us, NRG, Envy, Rogue, Peeps, G2, say whoever you want. No one's really performing to their peak. By the time LAN comes around, I'm pretty sure that NA will still be on top. I think BDS will be able to compete with everyone, like I've said everywhere, but I do think that North America is still better than Europe.
At Moshi TWT asked, how does it feel when you see the boys play against Energy after you just switched from Energy coach to SSG coach?
Oh, I like that question.
That's a great question. What are your thoughts?
I would say before it was pretty cool because especially at the World Championship, I got to watch my team play against my former team. Sucked that we lost, but it was actually pretty cool that we got to get that experience. Depressed Hours 3. Does anyone on the team have bad habits on the field? If so, what are they? Arsenal tries to sing and it's really bad. So.
That's bad.
And then Retals thinks he makes the play style and it's really cringy.
This play style.
And then Sipical, what does Sipical like to do? Sipical likes to brag about his stats a lot in the middle of the game. So that's probably like the bad habits, I would say.
Air Esto Official says, imagine losing to Letterman but being one of the best 1v1 players in the world. How does that feel? As long as you know that all these extra modes mean nothing and all these challenges mean nothing. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Being a best 1v1 player, you know what I'm saying? It's not new to me. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it since Xbox days. You know what I'm saying? Something like, no cap. Louis Post says, why are you so positive charged? You're so motivated. Can you give me some advice to be like you? If you want to be like motivated and positive charged, all you have to do is just like want to win, you know what I'm saying? But don't do it like me because I'll just get mad at like everything. And just like want to jump off something. But so, you know what I'm saying? Just keep a good mindset and just be like, I can do this and you'll be fine for me. And now, Closet says, why did you guys decide to play Rocket League competitively? I didn't try to like play it competitively. I just like love playing the game at the time. Because even when I first made RLRS, I didn't even know there was money involved. I was like, oh crap, like I'm in RLRS, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of good now, you feel me? Like, get the title, get the rank, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to enjoy the game and it just happened. I became pro, I'm just that good, you know what I'm saying?
Briz Credible says, at Retals and Chrome, what's it like when Arsenal trolls and comms in major games? Arsenal can be a little bit too much sometimes, but for the most part during the big games, he keeps it down and he calms down a little bit, but he still does get hyped for the team, which is good. It's Nevs YT says, what got you into Rocket League? Actually, it was someone who's on Space Station now, John Sandman. I was a big fan of just his YouTube in general before Rocket League, and he was actually the person that introduced me to the game. I sniped him when we were both gold. Our Challenger Elite was the rank back then, and I sniped him and I lost him in a ones match. But without John, I actually don't think I'd be playing Rocket League right now, so shout out him.
Next question from my girlfriend, Kate. She asked, what was it suddenly like being the unexpected father of 3 children. I never thought I'd be a father this early in my life, especially 3 kids. So it's definitely a lot of hurdles to juggle, especially. A lot of things to juggle, a lot of emotions involved. Taking it day by day, it's very tough, trying to keep my sanity in check, and so far so good, Next question from Nexall. He asked, how much wood can a chuck wood get to woodchuck wood? A whole lot of wood, okay? Next question from Joserate13. He's asked who would win in a fist fight between the players. I mean, going off who works out, I would say Arsenal because we getting yoked. Retals thinks he can beat Civical in a fight. I don't know.
100%.
That's up in the air.
Beat him in an arm wrestle in Madrid, and I outbenched him yesterday. Real Alexander says, favorite part of being a pro? Probably my favorite part of being a pro is just meeting all the cool other pros and community figures around. Like, I talk to some of these guys 6, 8 hours a day, and people like Arsenal, Austin, Civical, they're really cool people, and I'm really glad I met them. And without Rocket League, I wouldn't have. The Bop Pop says, what's your favorite thing about teaming with Arsenal and Civical? Sip is definitely his hunger to win. He's one of the players in the pro scene that wants to win more than anyone else. He holds himself to a very high standard, but he also holds his teammates to a very high standard, so it makes all of us improve. And then Arsenal, he gets hype. He's one of the only other pros in the scene that gets hype, and I like that about him.
Okay, Mood Swing Misery says, he asked, why do I love Arsenal so much? Because I'm a cute light skin. Like, what is not to love, you know what I'm saying? Apple Time Mac asks, how did you get so mechanical? How do you train? Okay, so if you want to get mechanical, honestly, just go on free play and just be like, just learn new mechanics, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to half flip, learn how to triple flip reset, you know what I'm saying? It's just easy, you just gotta put your mind to it, you know what I'm saying? Stop being bum buns. And then Jose_Games88 asks, what's your favorite anime? At the moment, my favorite anime is Attack on Titan because season 4 is godly. And that's all the questions we have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed my part of this, and I love you.
Next question is from Catman Coach. He asked, what are comms like in a dominating series? In a dominating series, sometimes they start troll calming where they just start getting a little too crazy and then we have to come back down to earth. But like usually when we know like we're dominating and things are actually like serious, we're just calling out everything and everyone's just doing the right things at the right moment.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching the Space Station Gaming Rocket League Q&A, and I will see you guys for the next video.